Lovely. Welcome back to Valley View Live. Today, Matt Goss is our very special guest host with his famous hat on. When did this, I mean, you started as a teenager. Did the hat always come into play?
No, I have hair. I do have hair.
You have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have good hair.
Except for a little man bun up there.
I do have hair, but people think, they think I'm going to have like a comb over or something like that. Just like stick it down to the side.
Like, no, I have hair. This is just my
But
shit.
no, I think it's just, I think my grandfather, Harry, he's gunner in the Second World War, and he'd always put in his hat or his flat cap before I came here, and then in the UK, I think people know me more without the hat, and then here. And I love clothes so much, and a hat just finishes it off. This pin actually is from a man that survived the Titanic.
Wow.
And yeah. So
and I love the whole look you got here because, I mean,
Very
the detail. You've got the tie clip, you've got cufflinks. Who's even seeing cufflinks anymore? This is amazing. Yeah.
You notice the nails, like you're very attention to detail.
I'm a fella. I'm a leg man, so pretty toes, manicured hands, pedicure toes. I'm a sucker for that.
Well, you're huge in London. You've performed at Wembley, sold out, and then you're going to return.
We can't talk about toes and pedicures.
She's like, we're getting out of that.
That was the worst segue I've ever heard in my life.
Nails and pedicures.
So you love toes and you're a leg man, so you're doing Wembley. Okay.
Let's talk about Wembley.
Yeah, let's talk about
Yes.
Let's talk about legs.
Okay, you're wearing pink. Susan G. Komen, your mother's passing, very close to your heart, obviously. Can you talk about the music you wrote?
Well, I wrote a song called Strong. When I was writing the song, I'm really like big on anthemic moments because I know what happens. Like when I could play the bigger venues, it's a beautiful thing when you have anthemic music. So, but I didn't know what home it was going to find when I was writing it. And Susan G. Komen, obviously, my mother passed away a year and a half ago. She was my best friend.
Beautiful.
She was the most important human being, the best friend I've ever had. Like after every single show, she was my go-to call, and she'd want to know every detail. You know that unconditional love you get.
Yes.
And that's the look I want. I'm looking for that in a relationship. The unconditional love, and she was so interested in everything I did. So I wrote a song called Strong, and then Susan G. Komen contacted me and said, and now it's their national anthem. It's their survivor anthem. So we just played the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., and then I played Times Square, which is in New York. It was an incredible experience. We've raised a load of money, but you can go to Susan G. Komen /Matt Goss and donate whatever you want. But it's just, to me, it's time to really address this disease. It's taken so many people just this year alone. I mean,
Is there a cure? Right.
yeah, right. I mean, it's just time.
Yeah,
So.
you must be so proud.
I mean,
of your
I'm my
accomplishments.
mother's son through and through, so everything I do is because of her.
You know, at the Oscars, you can see a lot of toes and a lot of legs.
I can
Did
see
you know that?
quite,
A lot
I
of
can
legs.
see quite a lot
The
of legs from
Oscars
here. I'm saying,
are this Sunday, but no award show is complete without delicious appetizers. And with so many nominees, picking a winner can